how likely is this that this was a sign from God? Given all these things that were going on, like how expected is it?
Hey guys, today I have a little bit of behind the scenes action with a privacy complaint that was made against the channel. And this is the email that I received from this individual who made this email to me to demand that I take down videos before he made the privacy complaint. It says, to Tom Rabbittt, YouTube channel owner, I'm writing regarding your YouTube uploads. And he gives these 2 uploads here. And this person, Good Faith, a.k.a. Truthi, a.k.a. Philosoofly, this individual is in both videos, so I can assume that this individual is Philosoofly. What's funny about this privacy complaint, and the complaint is that, hey, you use some like identifiable like information about me in these videos, and I want you to take it down. And he uses a pseudonym in the email. Think about that for a second. He's going to write an email saying, hey, this is, I won't even say his pseudonym. Let's just say it's like Joe Blow. I need you to like remove my stuff. Well, there's multiple people in both these videos, and none of them are named the name that he says. So in reality, if he's trying to make a formal complaint, how do I even know who it is? Right? I'm guessing because they both contain a person. This notice is sent to satisfy YouTube's official necessary precondition is set forth in complaint. So this is just something like he tried to file a complaint and YouTube's like, hey, before doing this, why don't you just like reach out to the person? And he's like, okay, fine. If I have to do that, I'll do that. So this is what we're seeing, right? Otherwise, he would just wanted to do the complaint without even talking to me, right? Okay, fine. What does this guy, Philosoofly, a.k.a. Truthi, a.k.a. Good Faith, say? He says, I'm writing regarding 2 recordings of my voice that you captured without my knowledge or consent. One from a Clubhouse conversation circa 4 years ago, and another from a Discord voice chat just last week, which you have published and monetized on YouTube Patreon. This unauthorized recording and distribution of my voice is a grave violation of multiple platform policies and privacy laws. I demand that you remove this content immediately. Below, I have highlighted the exact terms of service and privacy violations, okay, blah, 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 which could result in severe consequences for you. Okay, let's see what we got here now. First, he's got these sort of like numbered, itemized list of, transgressions or violations. Number 1, violation of Clubhouse terms of service. Well, this is already interesting right off the bat because he's saying that you need to take this video off of YouTube because it violates another person's rules, essentially. Just think about that. What the fuck does YouTube have to do with like a violation of another platform, entity, have to do with anything, right? That's like saying, okay, I went to the grocery store and I filmed a person in the speedy checkout lane, which is 15 items or less, and they had 16 items, which is a violation of the rules of the grocery store. Then I put it on YouTube, and now Truthi wants to come along and say, hey, you need to take that video down because it broke a rule of somebody else. YouTube doesn't give a fuck about that, okay? Clubhouse was built on trust and privacy for live audio conversations. Its rules explicitly forbid recording any conversation without proper disclosure and consent. So Clubhouse as a platform has recording built into it, right? By getting on Clubhouse, you have to consent that you could possibly be recorded. And the Clubhouse tells you you're being recorded. According to Clubhouse's own terms, Recording any room is prohibited unless it's clearly indicated in both the room title and the description that the room is being recorded. You neither announce nor obtain consent from participants, blah, 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 in the session. A direct breach of this rule. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go to Clubhouse's terms of service and let's see something like what they say. Because, and this room in Clubhouse, this was a public room, right? And in the video, in the top left, it even says public. Because public content is inherently public, you grant Clubhouse, our filters, our affiliates, other users, that's us, of the products, and our business partners an unrestricted, worldwide, royalty-free, irrevocable, and perpetual right and license to create derivative works from promote, exhibit, broadcast, syndicate, reproduce, distribute, synchronize, overlay graphics and audio effects, and publicly perform, publicly display all or any portion of your public content in any form and in any and all media distribution methods now known or later developed, including use of your name, likeness, voice for commercial and non-commercial purposes. Donezo. Okay, if that's not explicitly clear that this is bullshit, I don't know what to tell you. Violation of Discord policies, blah, blah, blah. Recording calls on Discord without all parties' consent is strictly forbidden, blah, 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 blah. Now, this applies to situations possibly when there is an expectation of privacy. For example, if you pick up a landline and you dial a phone, your buddy or something, both people think that this is like, they're the only people that have access to this phone call. There's a reasonable expectation of privacy. But when you're walking into the politics server and you're joining a room and literally this is a public room, anyone can just literally click on a button. You don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. In short, your Discord account itself should be banned for this privacy invasion. Blah, blah, blah. Should be an unauthorized recording could be referred to the... Go ahead. Good luck explaining to them why you have a reasonable expectation of privacy in a breach of privacy laws, two-party consent. Same thing I was talking about with the phone call. Now he's just literally throwing shit at the wall and just floating, spitballing that I'm in a state where two-party consent is required. Is it? He goes on to say, I had every expectation of privacy in those Clubhouse Discord chats. Literally, the room is labeled, created by the owner, and classified by Clubhouse as being public. And you had an expectation of privacy? Are you fucking kidding me? This letter serves as notice that I am fully prepared to pursue legal action if necessary to protect my rights. You're so concerned about, like, not your face on Clubhouse. That's not what it showed. It was just some random PFPs. It wasn't your real name. It was, unless your real name is Truthi, Good Faith, or Philosoofly. The only thing of you was your voice. That's it. And so in order to protect that association where no one makes any connection with any actual individual, you're willing to engage in a legal pursuit where you will have to make legal filings and disclose to me and lawyers and the law and authorities your real name, address, etc. Fully prepared to pursue legal action if necessary to protect my rights. Well, go ahead. Unlawful monetization, YouTube and Patreon. It deeply concerns me that you are profiting from these illicit recordings via YouTube and Patreon. Oh, so? So? What, people are supposed to do things because you're concerned? Both platforms have strict rules against content obtained or shared in violation of others' rights. Still waiting on this violation. What's the violation? Patreon's terms of use explicitly prohibit creators from posting material that infringes on anyone else's rights. Well, it's good because, first of all, YouTube doesn't have to take down or keep a video up, whatever. It's not dependent on another platform or entity's TOS. But your rights weren't violated. My voice and my words are my own property and personal content, and using them without permission infringes my proprietary rights, right? Of course, not according to Clubhouse. If you go out to Times Square and there's a mime publicly performing, maybe they're singing, whatever, they're performing, and you got 10 people there with cell phones all recording something in public, that recording is taken in public. That is the property of the person making the video. And each one of those people recording would have, that would be their own recording, right? If you're doing something in public like that, that person, there's no expectation. It's public. It's public. Similarly, YouTube's policies and community guidelines upholds everyone's right to privacy. Okay, whatever. YouTube considers someone's voice and likeness as part of their personally identifiable information protected from misuse. Well, maybe if you were like Morgan Freeman, you know, and were using some sort of AI or using his voice or likeness, maybe like promoting something that he didn't actually do, they might have a point. But who the hell is even like recognizing Truthi, aka Good Faith, aka Philosoofly's voice? What? If I file a privacy complaint with YouTube for a video where my voice is featured without consent, YouTube's team can remove the video or even penalize your channel. In short, by monetizing these recordings, you have entangled Patreon and YouTube in your wrongdoing, putting your accounts on those platforms at risk as well. Well, I would encourage you to file a similar complaint with Patreon, YouTube, Clubhouse, Discord, whoever else you think you should. Go ahead. Immediate demands and potential consequences. I urge you in the strongest possible terms to do the right thing. Now, here we are. Is this really maybe sort of indicative that he knows all this other stuff is just bullshit? That we're down to just like, hey, bro, do the right thing. Immediately remove the 2 videos / content featuring my voice from all platforms, YouTube, Patreon, or elsewhere, and cease any further use or distribution of my recorded voice without explicit permission. Provide me with written confirmation that you have taken these actions. If you fail to comply by Friday, June, blah, 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 I'll be forced to escalate this matter. I will report your violations directly to Clubhouse and Discord. Go ahead. Which can result in your accounts being banned for breaching their terms of service, blah, blah, blah. He also says he's going to report it to YouTube, Patreon. Furthermore, I am prepared to consult legal counsel to explore civil action against you for infringing my privacy and publicity rights, and to notify law enforcement if the jurisdiction deems this criminal. Wiretapping, eavesdropping. Give me a break. Let me be clear, secretly recording someone and profiting from it is not allowed, and it is a serious violation of trust, platform rules, and the law. None of those. Your actions are expressly prohibited. I strongly suggest you remove the content and confirm in writing that you will respect my rights going forward. You can expect me to do the exact same thing that I did in these 2 instances, and you have a problem with it, and moving forward, I refuse. I refuse on all fucking counts. You want to escalate? Go fucking ahead. Report it to somebody else. Seek legal counsel. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. If other people are fine with you recording them, then so be it. I am not. Well, too fucking bad. When you go into a public space, you don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. So too fucking bad. I'm fully prepared to protect my rights and privacy. If I do not get in writing that you have removed these by Friday, I will begin the reporting process with the various platforms. Well, go ahead. Now it's funny because I responded and I just said, there's no mention in here who is the person that I'm even like supposed to be like taking this person out, right? It's not even listed in here. So I just responded with like, well, who are you, right? I got a person saying my privacy is being violated. Well, which person? They never responded. So of course, after that, I get the YouTube privacy complaint email and says, hey, somebody, filed a privacy complaint. We're going to have to look into it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, and then 7 days later, hello, we have reviewed the complaint and have determined that the content is accepted from removal based on our privacy guidelines, which can be found at blah, blah, blah. The content does not violate our policies and will remain on the site. We thank you for using YouTube. For more information, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't need this information. This other guy, Good Faith, aka Truthi, aka Philosoofly, needs these links, not me. I already know this is bullshit. So there you have it. An attempt, and what was the purpose? What was so damning in these videos? One, he's just talking to Darth Dawkins. The second one, he's trying to like support the Yeezy argument for God. I know the argument is embarrassing, but like, come on, right? So there's your answer. Good Faith, aka Truthi, aka Philosoofly. You can expect more of the same, okay? And if you want to make more complaints, you want to make a complaint with whatever platform you want, Discord, Patreon, Clubhouse, whatever you want. When I get those, I'll review those too in this exact same manner. Okay?